Want to be smarter? Want to be fitter? Want to be wealthier? Want to be better? This is Infinite Transcendence, where life mastery meets humor and sarcasm with a blunt approach. This is the place where we talk about mastering your life without the usual feel-good aspect. This is the podcast designed for people who want useful tips and information while being entertained. So sit back and enjoy the program.
Hello, fellow Transcendents, and welcome to Infinite Transcendence. This week is going to be a very interesting topic because I want to talk about, in particular, hatred. And not just hatred, but how to use hatred as a motivator to push yourself to success. Now, I know this seems weird and unusual, like a lot of the topics I choose to do, but I wanted to use it as a point because people generally say, you know, you're motivated by love, by caring, by money, by this, by that. But I wanted to point out that you can also be motivated by hatred. And let's differentiate hatred between things like hatred and anger. People think hatred is a bad thing because hatred means dislike or hatred, you're actively angry at something, or that you just have raw hatred, you want to go around shooting people. It's nothing like that. It could be that, but that's not the type of hatred. Hatred could be an intense dislike. You have an intense aversion to something. You hate something. You hate waking up early in the morning. You have an intense aversion to waking up early in the morning. That could be a form of hatred. It's not just necessarily intense violence, hatred of any individual, particularly you want to kill them or you want to beat them up. No. Just you have hatred, use that hatred and channel it to push yourself to success. And another thing is the difference between hatred and just being angry. I talked about a topic in the past about happiness, enjoyment, and excitement. You can be happy without having an intense excitement. You don't need to necessarily have an intense rush to be overall happy and pleased with your life. It's the same thing. You don't need to be angry at somebody or angry at something to necessarily hate something. You just have a long, cold, just dislike or aversion to something. The goal is, at least the point is, to channel this feeling or intense passion and push it towards success instead of letting it tear you up. You use it to push you up. In our society, of course, hatred, you see hatred has a negative connotation. Hatred, that's evil, that's bad, you're going to hurt people. You shouldn't hate, you should just love, you should just care. But in reality, a lot of people have a lot of hatred about a lot of things. It's part of being human. You're going to have things you hate. The part of life you want to master is using that hatred and mastering it effectively. It's like you master channeling your anger. You master controlling your rage. This is the same thing you want to do with hatred. You want to take that hatred and control it and direct it and use it for yourself. So you hate a certain aspect of life, you want to improve it. You may hate failing. You may hate your job. You may hate your dating life. You hate those things. Now, the goal, you may hate not having money. You may hate being in bad shape. What you want to do is you want to focus on things like that. I hate failing. What can I do to make myself better in that regard? I hate being broke. I hate where I'm at in life. I hate my job. I hate going to work. I hate dealing with my boss. I hate not having the freedom I desire. I hate struggling paycheck to paycheck. I hate the house I live in. I hate the area I live in. I hate the crime rate in my area. I hate the school my kids go to. I hate not being able to get out and travel the world. I hate feeling limited. I hate feeling stuck. There's lots of things in your life that you hate that could be channeled in a positive way instead of focusing, because you can get a more direct channel. Like you may focus on things you like or enjoy, and you may enjoy the weekend, but maybe you hate that. Wouldn't it be, sometimes it's more productive to focus on the 5 days a week you hate than the 2 days a week you like or love, and focus on that because they can be a more intense motivator to get what you want in life. I hate getting up on the weekends. I hate only having the weekends to myself and not the weekday. I trade 5 days for 2 days. Why can't I have 5 days to myself? Why can't I have 7 days to myself? That's the type of thing you want to start looking at when it comes to hatred, and why hatred is good. Because hatred is just your innermost feelings channeled up. That's basically, it's like a genie in a bottle. It's like you want to take that thunder and the lightning in the bottle and use that and direct it for your own self-improvement. And you need to learn to master hatred as a tool. And you want to take that tool and with a concentrated precision like a laser and use that hatred to get what you want, if that makes any sense. So now I've clarified what I mean by hatred, and I'm giving you an idea why hatred is good. I want you to think about some things in your own life that you hate. What is something you hate in your life? Do you hate where you live? Do you hate the fact that you have a roommate? Maybe you hate the fact that you live with a person you don't like. Maybe you hate your relationship. Maybe you're in a relationship and you hate it and you want to get out. Maybe you hate having to deal with the person you're with. Maybe they're too clingy, maybe they're too possessive, maybe they're too jealous, maybe they've let themselves go, maybe they spend too much, maybe they're cheating on you, maybe they're lying on you, maybe they tried to attack you. There's lots of things you can hate in life. Think about those things and start thinking about, now that I'm talking to you, what can I do to channel those feelings and channel those desires and urges to make my life better, to make my life where I want it to be, and make it a life that I wish to attain. This is what I want to start pushing you to do. To start doing is to use hatred, that negative emotion, and turn it into positive results, or negative feeling, or negative burst of feelings, or whatever it is. Basically, you want to turn lemons into lemonade. Don't waste that negative energy. Direct that negative energy. Direct that frustration. Direct that confusion, and use it to make your life the best it can be. Now, in the future, the next two part of the podcast, I'm going to focus on using your hatred, how to channel it, how to master it, and also on a second, that's going to be the second part. The third part is going to be how to use the hatred of others to make yourself extremely successful. I also want to talk about that. So with this part of the series, let me know what you think. Do you have? I'm sure you have something you hate in your life. What do you hate? What part of your life do you wish would improve for you? What do you think about it? Why do you hate it? Do you use hatred in your own life? I'm guessing most don't use hatred. Most people probably deny it and just repress it and just go by their day. If you do or don't, post, comment, definitely like and subscribe, and of course, transcend infinitely, and be back for part 2 and part 3 of this series. So I want to definitely delve into this topic. This is just an introduction about hatred and hating certain things and starting to use it. I want to get into it with more detail, so be around for that. All right, Transcendence. See you later.
Want more? Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment the video, and subscribe to the podcast. Want even more? Check out the written article version and subscribe to the Infinite Transcendence website at infinitetranscendence.com for new and interesting quality content. Join now and receive a special gift. Also like our Facebook at Infinite Transcendence and follow us on Twitter at Transcendent Updates. Keep watching and listening. See you next time and transcend infinitely.